Hey everyone, welcome back to Heart First, Head Later. I'm once again joined by.
Mm.
And we hope everyone had a great, I don't know, it's a 4 day weekend, a 3 day weekend for
Yeah,
us.
it's really all I care about.
He
That.
doesn't care if you had a good weekend or a good week.
No, the Valentine's Day thing.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't even going to mention Valentine's Day,
So
actually. Sorry.
my disdain and your disdain
Yeah, sorry.
versus.
We
Yeah,
weren't going
it's
to
funny.
mention it. We didn't. We didn't celebrate it. We celebrated my niece's birthday and
Yeah,
went to a interesting Stranger Things themed restaurant.
for the weekend, and it's not
Yeah.
going to be that theme over the weekend anymore. It's a
Well,
very
it is.
interesting place.
It is. It's like a Halloween themed restaurant, like where
Right, but
it.
like it's not the Stranger Things thing is
No, that's
only on
only.
the weekends, and it's not going to be a theme that they're
Well,
doing
no, I
anymore.
don't
So.
know that it's only on the weekends. I think they act. They have like people who dress up as the characters from the show. That's on the weekends. But I think like the menu and like some of the decor.
Oh,
I don't know. It was cute.
rocking.
I thought it was cute.
Might be an interesting place to go on a date
Yeah. Oh yeah.
or something
Yeah.
because I mean, like lots of people are into that sort of like Halloween sort
Yeah.
of
It's
stuff.
cool.
I'm into it. I had never been there
Yeah.
yet, and then going there, I was like, all right, this place is okay.
Yeah. The outside, like, there's all these Halloween themes.
The
Like,
outside was kind of
yeah,
wild. The
yeah,
outside actually made it look like it was a haunted house.
yeah. It was. It
Like
was a little
there
spooky.
was a lot of stuff going on,
Yeah,
like
they had like,
animatronics,
yeah, they had like a graveyard and like,
Crypt Keeper's head.
yeah, and like he sat on Frankenstein's
Oh
lap.
yeah,
It's an interesting place. If you live in Long Island, it's a really interesting
haunted
place.
house of hamburgers.
Yes, we'll tag it because it was cool and the food was good. I mean, the
Yeah.
menu was different. The names of the food
The names of the food and
was
the
like,
names of menu sections
yeah,
were
yeah,
top
that
tier.
was awesome.
Top tier.
That was really awesome. So yeah, it was a fun weekend. It wasn't Valentine's Day themed. We didn't do anything. Yeah, no, thank you. Um, but yeah, I think I even dressed in black on Valentine's Day.
Did we?
I did.
Uh,
No, you had a pink shirt
oh,
on.
that's right. I wore pink. I
Yeah,
like pink.
yeah, pink looks good on him.
All
It does. Anyways,
right.
ways we like to make Steve uncomfortable. We, we've been talking about this a little bit, and other influencers have talked about it as well.
For sure.
And that's in dating that you should not automatically write somebody off
Yeah.
if like there's one or two things that like maybe you're not sure of.
Yeah, it's like you've become a psychology expert and whatnot, and like spotting like narcissism and all this other stuff, and so like you see something that you think is that, and you're just like, I'm gone.
Yep.
And to me, it's insane
Mm-hmm.
to act I wish I had a solid example, and I honestly can't come up with one right now in this moment. But I mean, like I know that I'm aware of some where it's this thing. Something happens, they say something, they do something. There's a weird interaction and whatnot, and you're just immediately like they're a complete sociopath.
Mm-hmm.
Like okay, like but you've known them 15 minutes. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't it's it's the world we live in. It's not. I don't think it's on part of the influencers. It's like they put the information out there, and people are supposed to make like decisions based on that stuff, and they don't. I don't know. Give people more time. Just give people more time. Unless they're sitting there like being an asshole,
Yeah.
guy or girl goes either way, and maybe they're being like rude to like wait staff or like staff of like the whatever you're doing wherever you're at. I mean, unless they're outwardly like being a type of way that is not what you want, I mean, just give people a chance.
Well, I think it also goes beyond like what you were like just the narcissism and sociopathic tendencies. I think it also goes to like you have one or two dates with somebody and you're like not 100% sure, or like you're like I don't really know how I feel.
Oh,
Maybe it's not worth it, but I don't think that is enough to say I'm done with this person completely unless there's literally nothing there
yeah,
at all.
yeah,
Like because it could end up being where like this person becomes like your best friend or like your person, and you wrote them off just because of A, B, or C
yeah,
without really getting to know them.
yeah. It's weird. Like, and like I said, there are obvious reasons why you would like write somebody off within a date or two. But outside of the obvious reasons to do that. I
Yeah.
think it's a little crazy, and you're in your own way when it comes to meeting people.
Yeah.
If you're just gonna like, well, this influencer mentioned this one time, so I think this person's that. And it's like, well, you're not a psychiatrist,
Yeah.
and you've known them 2 hours. Like,
Yeah.
come on. Like, let's, you know what I mean? And yeah, everybody should be on their best behavior on like dates and stuff like that. And blah 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 blah. I don't subscribe to that. To me, it's like you could be having a bad day and like suck it up, and it's like I gotta go on this first date with this girl.
Hmm.
Like I had a really bad day, but like I don't want to cancel because then that looks bad, and like then I have to like let you in anyway to explain to you why I'm doing
Right.
this. Like, how about you just put on your mature adult pants, pack that stuff up, go on your date, act the way you would act, and if something happens, like if you get like short tempered or something like that, like explain to the person, like, hey, it's been kind of a long day, but I didn't want to cancel on you. Like,
Yeah.
you're a person and you mean more to me than like even as a stranger, like your time.
Yeah. I have more respect for
Yeah,
your time
your
than that.
time should be an important thing to each one of you.
Yeah.
Like, we
Yeah.
don't, it's our only currency that we don't like get re-upped
Yeah.
on.
Really. I mean, that actually reminds me, and I had forgotten about this until you brought this up. Uh, many, many years ago, I even before I met my ex, I went on a date with somebody after having like the worst day. Like a lot of bad shit happened, which I will not go into on the podcast, but a lot of bad shit happened. And I was just not. I didn't want to have go. I was in a really bad way, but he was coming here from like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours away.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I'm not gonna just cancel on him just
yeah.
because I'm having a bad day. So like I literally had to talk myself out of the mood I was in, even though it was justifiable. And I wasn't 100% myself, and I knew it. So I even said like, hey, look, I had some shit happen, but I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's just move on. But like, so that there are ways you can do it, and it didn't work out. Obviously, it didn't work out. But it wasn't because of that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So it wasn't like, so if you can like get past all that and go, you may end up with somebody like that's your life. You know what I mean? Like, and
I
to
was
just
I was dating somebody and wasn't really feeling anything, wasn't sure what I was experiencing, wasn't all that interested yet, but the more I spent time with her, the more interesting she got. And I don't know, she became my current best friend. I had that conversation with you on
yeah,
like date 4 or
yeah, it
whatever it
was pretty
was, like
early.
super
Yeah,
early. And I had a lack of experience in dating, period, so I wasn't even sure if I should be bringing that up. And then like you bounced that off because you were just like, I don't expect you to feel anything this early.
yeah,
So it's, to me, another part of it is just talk,
hmm,
explain yourself. Like, I'm not really feeling anything now and whatnot. And some people want to be feeling that like intensity and everything like on the first date.
yeah.
Like, you want to know that this is your like soulmate and whatnot. I don't know. It's just
Doesn't work
that's
like
it.
that.
Just bothers me. I hate that crap. I really do. And I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen and then it can happen, because like I know people
Yeah,
where that happened. Like, they met on their first date and they were just like,
that's it.
I
Done.
know we're gonna be together
Yeah,
forever, and then they were,
yeah.
you know. But that's unicorn stuff. Like, that's
Hmm.
that's fantasy, 1% type stuff. And I don't know. I don't I'm not, again, not saying it can't happen. Just, you probably shouldn't be expecting that to happen.
Yeah,
And the girls and guys who are just like, oh, I'm not really feeling anything on a first date, and just like never seeing that person again, are just insane to me.
yeah.
This is wild that you just. Of course, you're not gonna feel anything. You just met. Like,
You
what
got
the
to give
fuck?
it time. You got to get to know the person, spend more than like 2 or 3 dates with them.
Yeah, you have to spend time with them in order to know if you want to spend time with them.
Hmm. And if you
I don't know
write
why
them off
that.
completely, then you may miss out on what would have been the best
Yeah,
relationship of your life.
and I don't know why that's such hard math. Where it's like, you need to learn more about them and spend more time with them to know if you want to spend more time with them. It ain't
Yep.
it ain't it ain't difficult math. Like it's really not.
But that also kind of, I think this also ties back to one of our previous episodes about dating apps, because they also probably in the back of the mind going, well, I'm not really feeling it. There's 1,000 other people out on these dating apps. I can just find someone
Yeah.
else. And that's part of the problem.
No. That never crossed my mind, and you know why that is. I may have even explained it in one of the more recent episodes where it's just your options are more limited than you think. Just because there's millions of users on it doesn't mean you're interested in 10 or more
Yep.
percent of them. Like I don't know. It doesn't.
But that's not the that's the mentality of like an
One
immature
hundred
like
percent.
person who's just dating to
100%.
like
Because in their
date.
mind, they're like swipe left, and on my way home, I could be back on Hinge
Exactly. And
looking
it's like,
for the next first date.
and that's not, you're not going to find somebody
Yeah,
that way. You're
yeah.
never going to.
Rinse, repeat, first date, first date,
Yeah.
first date, until you find somebody that you feel a spark with immediately, and then that person turns into be a toxic relationship. And the
Hmm.
only reason it happened in the first place is because you said fuck off to all these other
Yep.
people that you didn't feel anything for. And this, I don't know. To me, it just seems obvious, and
Yeah.
it frustrates me a little bit. But I don't know. I was in a place where I knew less at one point too, so I shouldn't.
Yeah. I mean, we're only speaking from like our experience. We can't,
Yeah,
we're not experts on this.
yeah,
Neither of us went to school for this,
yeah,
although I debated it, but I never did. Like going to school
no,
for like psychology and like mental health and
yeah,
stuff like that. But yeah, I never did. That's just based on experience. I mean, I don't think it should be so cut and dry. And
yeah.
I think had we not had that conversation, I think it would have been worse. I think I don't know that this would be we wouldn't I don't know that we'd be here right now,
That's a good chance.
because you and I wouldn't have spoken and cleared the air, and like, you know, you wouldn't know where I was at in that at that point, of me saying like,
I
why
think
would you expect me to think that like.
I think it was also a good thing that I brought it up though, because it also showed that I was willing to just bring something up and talk about it.
Yeah.
Because
I
we had spoken about how we value those sorts of things,
Yes.
but I mean, like, the proof's in the pudding, and like,
Yeah.
I let my actions speak
Yeah.
louder than words. And one day, I'm just pulling you aside, and being like, "Hey, I've been ruminating this. I've been feeling this. Talked to my therapist about it. She told me what I already
Mhm.
knew, which was say something about it, because the last thing you want to do is string someone along.
Yep.
You know what I mean?" And that I think that was the biggest reason for me bringing it up, was that I never wanted you to ever feel like I was deliberately wasting your time.
Yeah. And it's like it's interesting that you say that, because like I didn't know you that well, but I already knew that like that wasn't something you were about, just based on the conversations we had had and the time we had spent together. That like I never thought that, and I knew that like you weren't someone that I'd ever have to question, because you were always going to be honest, you know.
Yeah,
So I mean, yeah, did I like?
it's not hard if you're not doing fuck shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you
It's
know,
really hard.
I don't know. I think like I said, I just feel like that conversation. It was good that we had it, and I think that you know I don't know. I just feel like it set for me like a precedent of how our communication was going to be.
Yeah.
You know, because then I was able to just be honest with you and be like, I don't expect anyone to know. I didn't know at
Yeah.
that point. Like you can't.
I think it was also like how you would have reacted. Like, I'm not sure how to articulate this. It's like you could have been someone that easily would have reacted like, okay, so you're feeling that way, like, well, then I feel like I'm wasting my time.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm
Hmm.
going with that? Like, instead, you were like, no, you're fine. Like, we're good. Like, I don't expect you to feel any type of way, and like, this is the way it should be going. And
Yeah.
seems like a good, natural, slow burn progression,
Yeah.
and we're good. So I guess part of it was trying to make sure you were good with the fact that like this was going slow.
Yeah. I think I do think there, like I know we talked about timing in episodes too, but I think there is a time for slow. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to rush everything.
Yeah.
You
Some
know?
and hey, look, some things happen quickly. You
Yes, I
bang
get
on the
that.
first date,
That's fine. I
do
mean, do
that. There
you?
are plenty of people who did that and got married and
Hmm.
had like the lives of lives. Like, it
Yep.
doesn't. It's not. I don't know. To me, there are certain things that we've gotten to certain points that like we're probably a little quick for some people's tastes, but it worked for us, and
Yeah.
it feels good. It feels right. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas even like with the sex thing, like we didn't do that right away,
No.
you know, but we did other things like again quicker than you'd think like
Hmm.
for most people. But it just
None of
I
it
think
felt.
everybody should just follow their natural
Yeah.
progression and not try to force a square peg into a round hole on like the second and a half date and
Just to
then
check off boxes and like,
yeah
yeah.
it I don't
No.
know, icky to me.
Yeah. No. There's shouldn't be a checklist. You have to go
No.
with what feels natural and.
Outside of are they a good person,
Hmm.
you know, do they have a job? Like, not really worrying so much about what they make as long as they're not making like nothing and you're going to be supporting the two of them. Like, there's gotta, can't always be 50-50, but I mean, you want it to be close,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you want to both pitch in some way.
Yeah.
You know. Sometimes it
Yeah,
isn't
no,
always
sometimes
like.
it doesn't look that way.
Yeah.
The 50-50 relationship, people think that means like 50% from each all the time. It doesn't work that way, and
No.
it almost never looks that way. Sometimes it's 90% from one of you because the other's down sick, or they had a death in the family, or they're just having a really hard
Hmm.
time at a job that they thought they wanted,
Yep.
and now it's become miserable for
Hmm.
them every day, and you need to help lift them up and talk them off the
Yep.
edge sometimes because they have no idea what they're going to do, and like just you talking to them helps them figure out
Yep.
like, hey, wait a second, I've been here before
Yeah.
and I fucking got this.
Yeah.
You just continue to crush life together.
Yep.
And then, and again, it doesn't have to go back the other way, like where you reciprocate exactly that.
Because also,
That's not the way the relationship
but
works.
also
It's
everybody's style of being there for their person, or like being the, you know, 90 to their 10% is going to look different.
yes.
You know, maybe it's just you need to give them space. Maybe it's just, I got this, don't worry about it. Or like, you do this while I take care of it. Just be,
Yeah.
some way that you can take a little bit of that.
I think being able to, I think having that ability helps.
Yeah.
Where it's like, all right, you know what? Like if you need this, then I'm just gonna go do this thing that I know needs to get done. There's no animosity. I'm
Hmm.
not mad or upset with you because this worked out this way. It's just I see that this needs to go this direction,
Yeah.
so
I'm going to do it.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Like it's not, I don't. And then on the plus side, if the person doesn't care that about doing shit like that, it's just like, all right, cool. Like,
Yeah.
if this is the way it's gonna be tonight,
Yeah.
this next 5 hours, you know, if you need to, if you're in a funk and something upset you, I know that it's just okay. Like, can I throw dinner in for you?
Yeah.
You know, you
Yeah.
go, you know what? Yeah, that'd really help. So that way I can get this done and not have to worry about it. Shut up! I'm already cooking it. Like it's fine. Like we're good.
Yeah.
I don't. You
Yeah.
know, there's no. You never have to worry about what the other person's thinking. I think that's a big deal.
Yeah. That is a big deal because there's a lot of overthinking going on.
Yeah, for some of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's my superpower.
yeah, really. You
I
need to
mean,
make shirts.
you've really helped with that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
makes me
it's
happy.
easy when you have a person who just, you know, you're honest and
Yeah.
you're open and stuff.
Thanks.
I can You can take what each other says at face value like
Hmm.
that. I think that mattered a lot.
Yeah. You don't
I
have to
think
sit there and go, what do they mean?
I think that's a better trait to look for on the first couple of dates
Yeah.
than anything. If you can trust them, and again, how can you figure out if you can trust somebody if you're dismissing them
And not getting to know them.
after that first half-hour coffee date that you
Hmm.
had? You know nothing about this
Yep.
person besides what they will look
And like maybe
like.
what they do for a living.
And maybe not even their last name because
No.
most people on dating app, like, why would you?
No.
That's a little insane,
Yeah.
especially, and like it sucks that it's this way, but I mean, especially if you're a woman. Like,
Yeah.
you know how many women I matched with, and it came up in conversation that it's just like that's not even my first, like that's not even my
Yeah. I actually did that
name.
for a while. I had enough when I in the past I actually had a different. Oh no, my Hinge app.
Yeah.
I had my name as something different,
Yeah.
my first name, because I didn't want people knowing me until like I knew they weren't
Yeah.
like psychotic, and then I changed it because I was like,
Yeah.
because then I also started to overthink like they're gonna think I'm a liar, like, oh, I'm starting this off
Uh,
already with a wrong name, and you know what I mean. So like I changed it.
I get what you're saying because Yeah, I get that. I wouldn't have felt that way, but
I
that's
know, but you're
me, and I
different.
give people the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, I mean, I matched with a girl named Drea, and like part of us just conversing through the app, like I asked her, like, "Oh, is that short for like Andrea or Andrea?" Like, blah 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 blah. I'm like, I forget what I said in total, but I was just making conversation. It's not like
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out who you
Yeah.
are and where you are or anything. And she's just like, "No, that's just my preferred." And I'm like that was all she said. And like, I didn't write her a paragraph, but I mean, like, there was more curiosity
Yeah.
into in what I said, and she was just like, "No, that's just what I prefer." And I was just like, "I don't really love the way you don't seem like you communicate much."
Yeah, that's just
Like,
very short. Like there
yeah,
needs to be more. Not you don't need
and
to explain, but
and
just like more
one
than
hundred
just that.
100%, and it wasn't just that. That was like the straw that broke the camel's back. This was one of those people that I was matched with that I've told you about, where it was just I'm asking all the questions and you're
Mm-hmm.
responding back with like brown
Oh my god. Yeah.
this like I'm at oh
Yeah.
wow about this like how'd you get to that like what what made you like are you
Yeah.
really passionate about that or what no
Pulling teeth. This
and I'm
isn't a
like and I'm
fucking
like and I'm
dental
like all right
visit.
this isn't fun for me
Yeah.
anymore. I don't want to talk to you anymore because you're not talking to me, you're just answering questions I'm giving
It's
you.
like they're
And like,
taking a test or a
you're
survey.
not bouncing them back on me like
Mm-hmm.
oh I like X, what about you?
Yeah.
It was just like oh do you like X, yeah, what do you do for fun, this.
It's like asking a teenager, like asking my niece, like, how was school today? Good. Did
Like
you do anything? Stuff.
this is the most stimulating conversation I've ever had.
Yeah.
Like, god damn, bro. And it's would you get to a point where I'm just like, all right, you know what? This has been interesting. Like, I'm gonna unmatch now.
Yeah.
Good luck. Best of luck.
And there's no
Later.
writing that off because like that's not someone you're going to be able to
Yeah,
communicate with.
no, and
Because I think there has to be something there that like communication. You have to be able to talk to them. If you're sitting there and they're doing that on a date,
yeah,
you're not going to want to have another
what
date
are you gonna be like in a
because
situation
yeah,
where we're sitting together somewhere at dinner or in an environment where we're like sat together? Like, is it just gonna be like speaking to a fucking like robot?
yeah.
Like if dogs could talk, do you want to eat? Yes.
Don't say that too loudly. I got a sleeping dog
Like
here.
it just as that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Where it was like, if you can't stimulate me over a basic chat, we haven't even met yet.
yeah. It's not somebody you're
And
going to be.
again, I'm not looking for like just you to like be the stimulating factor, but I mean, like, what?
There has to be give and take.
I don't know. Like, you clearly don't want to be like talking to somebody. I don't know why you're on a dating app or anything. Like,
Yeah.
maybe you thought the questions were intimidating and whatnot, but like I was doing what I was doing with intention. Like I was looking to meet somebody. Holy shit, that's why I was on a dating app.
That's shocking.
It's weird.
That's very weird. I haven't heard that before.
No, I've never seen that
Mm. It's, I mean, it's crazy.
before. Yeah, it's wild to me that people the expectations in modern dating for like everybody's still looking for like the Disney prince or princess within like the walk toward each other at the coffee shop they met
Hmm.
at, and
Yeah.
I'm like, what? You don't know anything. Like you don't know anything. Ask questions. Get curious,
Hmm.
and that curiosity is a turn on. It's like, isn't it nice to be wanted?
Yeah.
Like, or for someone to be like show interest in you. Like it's I don't know. It's completely bananas to me.
Yeah. But that's, modern dating.
Yeah. Ugh.
That's what we have to say about that. Ugh.
And I had and again like I had like the no choice
Yeah.
deal where I don't go out much. I don't like do much where it's group settings and things like that. So I'm like, man, my dating pool's like kind of only
Yeah.
the apps because I can't go someplace who likes space and introversion in video games. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, do you like reading? Do you like philosophy? Do you like guitar? Do you like music?
Yeah.
All these things that I like. There was never anything. If you like this, come here.
Yeah.
You can meet people. Like I didn't.
There was
You know what
no,
I
there's
mean?
nothing like that.
I'm on Google late at night going, how can I meet more people that are interested in?
Yeah.
And if I got back any sort of hits, it was like you join like an astronomy club like go places where people are like setting up telescopes and doing all this stuff. I'm like, all right, now I'm looking into this and seeing what this like, and like apparently going to things like that isn't exactly conducive to like meeting someone
No,
romantically.
no.
Not to mention sausage fest. Like that's the other thing too. Like I have a lot of interests that like not a lot of women share.
Yeah.
You know, so then it also became okay. Can you be with me and deal with the things that I like, and they don't bother you? You don't hate them and whatnot. Well, maybe even get involved in some of them. Maybe you're interested in some of those things. Like, oh, you have to talk and ask questions to figure all that stuff
Yeah.
out. That's right.
Shit.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, I met this guy. We talked for 15 minutes, and I don't know, there was something about him, so I didn't go on another date with him.
Yeah. The amount of times that you and I will just be sitting here and we'll see something on Instagram or like somewhere, then we just tangent
Yeah.
because it's just too much. It's just too much. It's just so much
Like
bullshit.
I'm trying to come up with some kind of example, like during like our first like 1 to 4 dates, that if I was one of these average like people, not that I'm not average, but like the people we're talking about that just dismiss people. I'm trying to think of where that dude would have pulled the ripcord.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't think I did anything that was
the
like
more we,
ripcord worthy
the
though.
more well, not to me anyway, and the
Yeah.
more we talked, the more interested I became.
Yeah.
It doesn't work the other way
No.
around.
No.
But then because it had been a few dates and I still was unsure, I was, am I wasting her time
Yeah.
by like, should I be sure already? And it was a massive weight lifted off of me when you were, you don't have to. We're good.
Yeah. I'm like, no one should
Like, do
be.
you want to keep going? Yes, now especially.
Well, that was something you had said to me like almost right away. You were like, I don't want to stop dating. And I don't remember if you said that after you like told, but I'm pretty sure you even said it before you said the rest of it.
Yeah,
Because that was like that
I like to because I know how I am,
Yeah.
and it's like if I can give you the reassurance
Yeah.
before to not start spiraling
Well, I'm glad you did.
while I'm talking,
Yeah.
and then afterward tell you again, like
Yeah.
here's where I'm at, everything that's been said, like I still like I'm interested,
Yeah.
I'm interested. I just don't, I
I'm not.
don't. I'm not feeling that thing that I'm so used to feeling and that everybody talks about.
Yeah.
The spark, the butterflies, the intensity, whatever
Yeah.
it is for you. Maybe it's all of them, but yeah, like, I'm not feeling that, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I, what I do know is that you're interesting, and I want to spend more time with you.
Yeah.
As of right now,
Yeah.
3 dates from now, I could learn something about you that is totally I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like I said that
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what the future's gonna hold, but I know as of right now, I'm interested in you, and I want to keep seeing you. But I wanted you to know all of that, so that if you don't feel that way, you can say, "Hey, man, I'm gonna go a different direction."
Yeah.
It's just like respect for your time and like you as a person
Yeah.
and whatnot. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's an odd concept
I
for
know it's
most
very
people.
odd. Not something most
They'd
people
rather
have.
just write you off and
Mm-hmm. That's happened a lot. You know.
ghost.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people just Casper because that's easier than being honest.
Yeah,
I can't. Yeah. Well, I mean,
blows my mind.
yeah. If anybody has, I don't know, I guess an opinion about this, like, maybe.
I would love to hear it.
Yeah,
Like
I
I,
mean, if you
if
think
you,
we're wrong, like
yeah,
100%, I want to
one
hear
hundred
it. Like, what are
percent.
your reasons? What do you experience?
Debate it. Like
Yeah,
don't be shitty about it. Just say, hey, here's my outlook on
hmm
it. I like to see things from different angles and different
yeah,
perspectives. It's
oh yeah,
kind of what I'm all about.
yeah, 100%. All right, well, thanks for tuning in or watching, and I don't know, giving us some of your time.
Yeah, because again, like your time's important to me.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to waste it. And
yeah,
if you came here and watched it and didn't like it, I
Sorry.
mean, yeah, my bad. You chose to do that though. So to some of the people who decide to write fun things in the comments,
Like this video sucks.
I think you're a little weird
Yeah.
that you'd waste your time on the
Stupid
video,
video.
lose your time on the video because you don't know
Yeah.
it's a waste of time until you after you watch it.
Yes.
Fine, that's fair. I'll give you that. But then for you to go out of your way and waste more of your time
To say how
to
bad
write
it
a
was.
negative comment that's
Uh,
more than a sentence long,
yeah.
therapy. I don't know. Oh, but then the fun ones are the like what were they telling me to do? Blink if I would blink
Oh
twice
yeah,
if I was
someone
in
said
trouble.
like blink twice if you need help or something.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's fine. Yeah,
People are
people are fun.
people are fun.
Yeah. But I mean, again, we are putting our shit out on the internet.
Yeah, no,
So
and that's why I'm not like I don't take offense to it.
yeah, it's
For one thing, I just really don't care.
okay.
Like I people that are important to me, it's like yeah, you want to care what some
Yeah.
people think about you, but like I'm at that stage of life where I'm fully and
Yeah.
completely me with no reservations about it whatsoever
Yeah.
because I know I'm a good person with a good like good intentions, a good heart, and everything. So I don't know. To me, I don't care.
No.
Like, and for me to lay all that out on the line, and then for you to the one guy called me gay, and you remember how I reacted? I was just like
Yeah.
the
Okay.
the women I've been with would strongly
Yeah.
debate my
I would
gayness.
suggest otherwise. Thank you. Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your day, night, whatever's
Enjoy
the.
the short week if you had today off. It's
Oh
pretty good.
yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Enjoy the week. All right. Have a great one, and we'll see you next.